$1 million. You've said it to yourself so many times it stops sounding like a number. It sounds like a finish line, a shape on a screen, a thing other people reach. Gerald says it at lunch, over a burger he didn't finish. $1 million and you're done, man. Done. He says it like he's read it somewhere official. He hasn't. He's read it nowhere. He just repeats it, fork tapping the table, eyes somewhere past your shoulder. You nod. You don't correct him. You never correct him. That night you open a spreadsheet you've avoided for years. You type your actual monthly spending. $3,340. Rent, groceries, the truck payment, everything. You stare at the total like it's a stranger's handwriting. The rule, the number everyone repeats, was never built for you. You didn't pick $1 million. You inherited it. From podcasts, from Gerald, from nowhere in particular. It was never measured against your rent, your habits, your actual life. It was a headline wearing a decimal point. The shift. You stop chasing a number. You start chasing a rate. Something loosens in your chest, then tightens again. Not relief, not yet. Just the first crack in a number you never built yourself. You close the laptop. You don't tell Gerald what you found. Your silence isn't hiding anything. It's just yours to hold, for now. The number was never the number. $3,340 times 12. $40,080 a year. You write it down twice, like the second time might change it. It doesn't. The 4% rule sits in a tab you've had open for 11 minutes. Withdraw 4% of your portfolio a year, historically, and it lasts. Work the number backward. $40,080 divided by 0.04. $1,002,000. You almost laugh. Gerald's number, spit back out by the math, coincidence dressed as confirmation. Then you check the expense ratio on the fund Gerald actually holds. 0.82%. You check yours. 0.03%. The gap sits there, small and permanent, eating into his number every single year, invisible unless you go looking. You adjust for it. You adjust for the tax drag on his account type versus yours. You adjust for what you actually spend versus what a generic calculator assumes you spend. The number moves. $780,000. Diane doesn't explain any of this to you. You watch her do it on her own laptop the following week, uninvited, screen tilted just enough for you to see. She isn't performing, she isn't teaching. She's just living inside her own math, indifferent to whether you're paying attention. You are. The shift. You stop asking what number is safe. You start asking what number is yours. $780,000 doesn't feel like relief. It feels like a coordinate, something you could actually walk toward instead of orbit forever. The number was never the number. The rule. Your number isn't a milestone. It's a formula. $780,412. The portfolio tracker refreshes on a Tuesday, and there it is, past the line you drew for yourself. You check it 3 times. The number holds. The rule. Enough is a math problem, not a feeling. You don't feel done. You feel like you're standing on a number instead of inside it. Gerald finds out because you can't hide the tab fast enough when he leans over your desk. His eyebrows go up. So that's it? You're just stopping? He says stopping like it's a diagnosis. You don't answer right away. Your jaw sets. Your hand stays flat on the desk, not moving toward the keyboard, not moving toward him. You could push for $2 million, he says. Why not just, since you're already here? The words sit in you longer than they should. You picture it. 2 years more. 3, the number climbing past the formula, past the withdrawal rate, past anything $40,080 a year actually requires. You picture yourself at Gerald's desk in 5 years, still climbing, still calling it discipline. Your hand moves toward the spreadsheet, toward the cell where you could type a new target, toward $1,500,000, round, familiar, safe-sounding, exactly the kind of number you spent 2 sections tearing apart. You stop. Your hand stays over the keyboard, not touching it. $780,412 isn't a feeling you're chasing. It's a number that already matched the math. The number was never the number. You close the tab. Same desk, same laptop, a different spreadsheet open. You type your monthly spending again, out of habit more than need. $3,340. It hasn't moved. You have. Gerald isn't at the table this time. Nobody's fork is tapping anything. Just you, the screen, and $780,412 sitting where a question used to be. The rule. The number was only ever a rate you could live inside. You don't feel triumphant. You feel something quieter. The low hum of arithmetic finally going still instead of running underneath everything. The shift. You stop counting years left. You start counting days owned. You scroll back through the file history without meaning to. The first entry, $1 million, typed the night Gerald said it at lunch. A number you never built, wearing a decimal point like it meant something. You almost don't recognize the version of yourself who wrote it. You close the laptop the same way you closed it that night. Slower this time. No new number waiting to replace the old one. The number was never the number. The next video is how the first $100,000 actually happens before any of this gets easy. This is where the math started. Before the rate, before the crossing, before you had a number worth defending. Subscribe. You're already in it.